All right, here we go.
Who set all this up? And why did they choose us? There are so many mysteries.
Should I talk to Kyoko for a while? All right, guys, let's spend some time with Kyoko.
I'm in no position to tell you what to do. You're free to do as you wish, right? But I have my own way of doing things.
Can I just point out, we really haven't seen my writer chick anywhere for the past whole session?
Yeah, that's true. I haven't seen her.
Still up in her room.
That's a fair point.
I joined Kyoko while she searched the school. We didn't say anything to each other. Kyoko and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Kyoko a present?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
What are we giving Kyoko?
I vote
If
the
it's
camera.
between... see, I
Compliment
vote
away.
the
Yeah, camera.
flashlight.
Are you sure about this? Sorry.
Does that mean she liked it?
Are you scared, Makoto? Being trapped in a place like this.
Who wouldn't be? Of course I'm scared. Being trapped in this insane school?
Ah, that's good.
That's good?
Fear is proof that your imagination is functioning. Frankly, I feel bad for anyone who can't feel fear. Without imagination, you can never deduce which action to take next.
But what about you? You seem totally calm. You don't act afraid at all.
I'm scared too, of course. I simply hide my emotions. There's no advantage to be gained from letting others see how you feel.
You hide? Huh?
What I mean is, I'm not as foolishly open as you are.
Foolishly open?
Also, the fear I experience is a little different from yours, I imagine.
What do you mean?
You're afraid of what you might lose, right? But I'm afraid of what I've already lost.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
I know.
She didn't bother answering any further. She just turned and
Goodbye.
with that she was gone. Well, we're still just getting to know each other. Maybe we'll talk more next time. I don't think I understand her at all yet. Kyoko's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go!
Skill points? What?
Yeah, that's how we will add the skills later. It's not relevant yet.
Okay.
Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. There's still lots of time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. Alright, so I want to say that this is the second free time period, but sometimes it's not. But let's move on with the assumption that this is second free time. I don't know that it always tells you what the free time is. And people have moved around again, as you can see from Creepy Girl here. So who do we want to go spend time with now, if that's what we're doing?
Can I vote for, like Mouse was saying, can we vote for Celeste? Because I really... Actually, first, can we look at the presents?
Yeah,
I want to
was
read
just-
the presents.
I was just wanting to go there because I think the camera is unusual, and I realized you need to know stuff about it. Like, these are flotation devices, not donuts. A gigantic donut that doubles as a flotation device, and naturally you can snack on it while floating out to sea. It comes in a variety of styles. What the fuck?
That's perfect for Airhead.
Hina.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, the picture's not helpful a lot of the time. A brand name diamond popularly used in engagement rings, although this one's just an imitation. So a fake ring, or engagement ring, I guess.
You should give that to the pop star singer.
Demon Angel Princess figure. A collectible figure of Princess Piggles, the popular heroine from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess.
Well, that goes to
A figurine of the popular TV personality who hosted Lost and Forbidden Love Fantasy Outer Space. What?
You feel me?
Hifumi.
Shears. And we only have one. Oh, we've got 2 shears here. So yeah, you can get multiples, but they stack. All right, this is a Kirlian camera. A picture intended to take pictures of electrical fields surrounding objects. Sadly, there's no film in it. So yeah, not just a regular camera.
Okay, so that goes to the hacker chick.
Probably.
This is a rose in vitro. A small rose stored inside a test tube. It's good for both hellos and farewells. In the language of flowers, a red rose means passionate love.
Ooh. What are you gonna make passionate love with?
Cherry blossom bouquet. A collection of branches from a sakura tree. In the language of flowers, cherry blossoms represent a woman of superior beauty. Oh, fair.
Can we just for shits and giggles give the cherry blossoms to the crazy rider?
Created with high-tech future technology, a single shot can melt every molecule in a fully grown human. There aren't any batteries, though, so you can't fire it.
High tech.
I know, right?
Tech. It's tech. I mean, it could go for the hacker chick too.
A porcelain doll. Due to the exquisite craftsmanship of the doll and its clothing, many people still collect and prize them to this very day. Oh.
I got a question. These items that we've found here, are they exclusively presents, or can we also come into situations where it would be really good if we had one of these items?
That's a great question.
Sweet. So, thank you.
Made from seeds and coconut fiber, these are used in Buddhist prayers. You determine your wish based on how you position the arms and legs. Bajobo dolls.
Please, let's not have to give those to the writer.
I think those are for the psychic dude.
Yeah, spiritual guy, slacker dude.
Prove that you've cleared the prologue. Okay, so here's where all like the achievement items show up. I think there's something at the bottom. No, okay. So that's all the presents. Who are we looking for now?
Can we go to Celeste?
You want to go to Celeste? Okay. All right, here we go.
Does this school not have a dry cleaning service? How terribly upsetting. What am I supposed to do if my clothes become soiled?
Should I hang out with Celeste for a little while?
Normally, my pride would not permit me to allow you to be alone with me. But fine, I will allow you to entertain me for a while.
I killed some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little bit closer today. Would you like to give her a present?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then we're giving her the doll. Was that
Yeah,
the
I'm
idea?
totally voting for the doll.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm good with that too.
I think you passed it.
But also,
Oh,
it's
wait,
good to know that we get multiples because, like, if for instance she doesn't like the doll, then at least we have the doll again to give to somebody else.
This is true.
That's true.
Interesting. The gods heard my prayer and my wish has been granted. This is all because of my daily sympathy and compassion, is it not?
Seeing Celeste so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
Makoto, I would like to share something with you.
Oh, what is it?
My perfect gambling strategy.
Is there really such a thing?
Of course there is. Are you ready? Please pay attention. Whatever the game, you must have a mind for strategy. This will allow you to increase your odds of winning. However, the exciting part about gambling is that there is a power which can overwhelm any strategy.
There is?
That power is luck.
Luck?
There are only 2 types of luck, good and bad. There is no in between. And that luck is built into every human at the moment of conception, like a computer program. Some call it fate. The bottom line is luck is life. Do you see what I'm saying?
You mean that's your perfect strategy?
Correct. You see, I was programmed to have good luck when it comes to gambling. This is why I have never lost.
So that's all there is to it.
You are the ultimate lucky student, yes? Does this perhaps exceed my own luck? One day, I hope to put that to the test. Well then, have a nice day.
Without another word, Celeste quietly disappeared. I'd say my life's been more bad luck than good lately. Gambling's probably not a great idea for me. Celeste's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go!
I love our narrator.
After parting ways with Celeste, I went back to my room.
For a second, I thought it said after partying with Celeste.
Hey, alright!
There we go.
Oh, fun time's over.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.
The third day here has already come to an end. When will I... No, we... When are we gonna get out of here?
We really need to stop thinking like that.
Yeah. I laid on my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling, and before I knew it, I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep.
I need an immediate, fast-acting pick-me-up. If it doesn't act now, it's the same as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why Formula One drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spend their entire life on it. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than a backstroke or a breaststroke. Drive-through is better than sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is, speed is the gold standard of the standard world. Which is why I said I need a pick-me-up. Meanwhile, 0.00002 seconds later. Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I woke up to the irritating sound of Monokuma's voice. I slowly pulled myself out of bed. Another night of restless sleep, day after day. I could feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as that thought had crossed my mind, the sound of the doorbell forced its way into my room. Alright, let's go check this doorbell.
A fantastic morning, isn't it?
Taka?
Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption.
Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. Alright, what were you saying, Mouse?
I was just gonna say, are we just not going to, like, talk about what the fuck just happened in that, like, theater thing? Like, what was that? Rambling of a madman?
It's part of the thing that you read. What's up, Taka?
No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right?
I'm not sure I understand.
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you, and you can support them back. That's how you can overcome any storm. I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all need to really come together. And that was when I realized. Every morning from now on, and after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together. And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience. That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news.
Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say anything. Well, I guess I'd better head to the dining hall. Alright, to the dining hall
I
we
still
go.
don't know why. I still don't know why we don't get to go into that bathroom. I'm
'Cause
becoming
it's
more and
stuck.
more curious. But we learned the trick.
Oh, we learned the trick, but
Oh my god, look, it's me!
it's you, you're alive! You want to talk to you?
Yeah.
So should we go talk to people first?
Toko?
What?
Oh, I was just wondering what you were doing here. You should probably head to the dining hall, right?
I know. I just need to prepare myself mentally.
Prepare herself? What is she talking about?
I'm so nervous.
What's she so nervous about?
What was that smile?
Yeah, she's a weirdie.
Yeah.
Alright, what's the plan, guys?
I smiled. I missed it. Oh no.
I'd say look for other people to talk to before we head back in there.
Alright.
Makoto, can't any of you guys get a freaking clue? My mascara is totally clumpy. I don't want anyone to see me this way, but Taka came and woke me up. What a dick.
You look just the same as yesterday to me.
As if. It's like night and day.
Sorry.
Ugh. I seriously need to reapply, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Maybe I go check if Celeste can hook me up.
And that's that. We've been imprisoned here, and that's what she's worried about right now?
Dude, don't knock it, man. Gotta put on your face.
This is fair. Alright. Ugh, so freaking tired. What the hell's wrong with that guy? Did he wake you up too? Yeah, he sure did. I guess he's going around waking up everyone. It's seriously annoying. I'm going back to bed. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. I don't think it'll do any good. I'm sure he'll just come bug you again. Yeah, probably. Damn it. Guess we better just go then. And that's that. Alright, well I guess we're helping talk around people up. Alright, to the dining hall it is. Alright, who are we talking to first?
Taka.
Taka it is.
Okay, looks like everyone's here. So then, let's begin our very first breakfast meeting. Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together.
I didn't make time for shit. You dragged me here?
I know, I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. And so from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat!
You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues?
Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
Seriously? Nothing at all? Anything. It can be about how to get out, or who's doing this. Nobody has anything?
You are going to die.
Huh?
If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die.
What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that.
I'm not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
Yeah, sounds like the girl wants to live here, and hell, more power to her. But shit. No way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit.
Sure. Feel free.
Okay, so nobody has any clues.
One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped in here in the first place?
Well, sure. It could be something like that. But for now, actual clues are... Huh? What's up?
If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be certain murderous fiend?
Certain murderous fiend? Let's ask more. A murderous fiend? Chihiro, do you have some idea who might be behind all this?
Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but...
Certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack?
You mean that serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet?
The monstrous villain who has murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without a warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think.
They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims.
That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane.
Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this.
But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything. It's just a thought.
But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us?
It's okay. Everything's absolutely, positively, 100% without a doubt gonna be okay. 'Cause help is gonna be here soon. I'm sure of it.
Huh? Help?
We've been stuck in here a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already.
The police? You're putting your faith in the police?
What are you doing here?
Oh, guys, seriously. Do you understand what role the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or an anti-hero or an evil organization. the bad guys come along and destroy them. And that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on. If you really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill.
Why the hell are you laughing?
I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act.
You still going on about that?
So, Mr. Serial Killer, Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want?
Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
We know who you really are.
Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
Hey, don't ignore me, asshole.
Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun, and a couple of days have gone by and nobody's killing anybody. I thought you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored.
There's nothing you could say that'll make us start killing each other.
Wait, I think yes. Ding ding ding. I figured it out. All the mystery ingredients is here, right people? Right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand. But I just realized there was one very important piece missing.
Oh, what are you?
If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive.
Motive? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
Stop changing the goddamn subject.
I have a little video I'd like you all to see. Oh, but don't worry. It's not some pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school.
Outside the school? What are you talking about?
Oh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video.
Good. Then we can go and watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us?
What do I want from you? Well, if you must know, despair. That's all. If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out yourself. Do whatever you need to uncover the mysteries hidden within the school. I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too.
He's gone. And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful.
Really? I think we'll learn something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting. Perhaps, but what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
Same here. Okay, so...
Otto started glancing around the dining hall, but when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, would you?
Why me?
Because you're closest to the door. That's the rule, right?
Rule?
Hey. Hey! Hey! You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick.
Okay. I guess I'll get going then.
Awesome, thanks. I owe you one.
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running.
I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible.
Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either.
So then where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but...
If it's a place set up to watch DVDs, then... Guys, where are we going?
The AV
Bathroom.
room.
Garbage room.
Ice cream, please.
Ice cream!
Don't.
Where was the AV room?
Wasn't
AV room's on the other side, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. Oh, I thought you guys were honestly thinking it was a garbage place.
Idiot.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Hey, I'm not going to tell you guys the answers. I already know them.
Well, Mr. Fancy Pants, we were just joking.
Oh, I can't detect humor. I haven't upgraded that program yet.
He doesn't have the max skill values for it yet.
Ooh, fancy new item. Huh? There's something inside this cardboard box.
Is it porn?
It's...
Condoms.
A bunch of DVDs! And each one has a label on it with someone's name.
This must be the video for each of us, he mentioned.
I'd better go tell everyone.
And she just ran off. I didn't follow after her. I just stood right where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. Ooh, what do we see?
Point out that she was like, "It's not safe to walk alone," and she just runs off.
I know, like, right?
Because I'm gonna murder you.
Does it want me to... Okay, it must be this. Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It'll probably play these DVDs no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. I sorted through the DVDs I'd found in the box and found the one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... Ah! I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing, because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family. Why don't you read that, Kitty?
Okay. You're getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
Why don't you read that, Mouse?
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
And read that, Val?
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If I had ended it there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me the hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here, now, it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. Ugh. This time I couldn't even make a sound. Oh, whoops. My voice just died. Where did everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Naegi, accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, and his family who's reported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly have happened to this family's well-being? Look for the answer right after graduation.
What's this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me like a hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. This should be not Sakura. Sayaka. Read that, Lindsay.
Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe.
I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion.
Well, what's going on?
Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box. Is that what Monokuma was talking about?
What's on them?
They all gathered around the box. Each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the fuck?
This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Yeah, no way it's real. No way.
I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here.
As soon as I saw the reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion, except for her. Even now, she was totally calm.
I see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave, so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma.
Uh-huh.
Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war. But both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other. In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability.
That kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us.
Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just...
What?
This is exactly what Monokuma or whoever's behind this want. They want us to fight. Don't you see?
Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down.
Okay then. Maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe if we just talk about what we saw, that'll help getting everything out of our systems. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right?
I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us.
Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on her shoulder.
Stop it!
She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off.
Sayaka?
Let her go.
I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay.
I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
That's because you're totally thoughtless.
I'm really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right? Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye.
Everyone went their separate ways, but I don't have time to worry about that right now. I have to go find Sayaka.
Do we have to?
They probably found a replacement for her in the group. So just like, bye-bye.
All right, do we want to talk to these guys or do we want to rush off?
Let's talk to him.
Talking away. What was in your video, Kyoko?
Why should I tell you?
Expected.
Everyone's really upset. I mean, how could anyone be calm right now? Why? How can something like this even exist? I just don't understand. I don't. To be able to do something like that, is it because they really are the murderous fiend?
What was in your video, Hifumi? Before you go asking someone else, it's only polite to say what you saw. What you saw first, don't you think? Well, Why are you covering your ears? If I don't hear yours, I don't have to say mine. It's the art of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I don't think that's how it works.
What Buddha?
What was in your video, Sakura?
My family. But I'm not upset by what I saw. If you're overpowered, you must accept your death. That is the way of my family. But still, I refuse to believe they would lose so easily. How?
Interesting.
Hey, how come you didn't ask my character about her dream? Or her video?
No. That's the script, man. What was in your video, Taka?
I saw. Sorry, it's gonna take me some time to figure out how to put it into words.
You probably saw like an F on his fucking grade sheet.
Hey, Makoto, these videos are some kind of hoax, right? Right?
I want to think so, but
What the hell, man? This is all like one big lie. It has to be.
I like that reaction. Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school. Where the fuck else would she go? All right.
Found the way out.
Where do we figure she is?
I think she
Gym or
went
the
to gym.
cafeteria?
Yeah.
Cafeteria? Okay.
Her room?
Also a good... Also, yeah. I figure it's probably one of those places. Alright, we'll check the cafeteria first, so it's closer. Well, we might as well check the kitchen while we're here.
She went straight for the knives.
I had to get
crying
me a
over a
bell
pepper.
pepper. These secrets are just too spicy.
Can we talk to Celeste on the way?
Oh yeah, she's on the way. What was in your video, Celeste?
Oh, it is you. You really want to know, don't you?
That smile. It's strangely scary.
There are many, many things in this world you are better off not knowing, don't you think?
Creepy.
Very helpful.
I love her.
Maybe Sayaka's in her room. Sayaka? No answer. I guess I'll have to keep looking. Alright. Now we have to actually look around for her.
I would still have said the gym.
Oh, here's Mondo.
She getting swole?
She's getting small just in case. What was in your video, Mondo?
Huh? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. It was fake anyway. It had to be. Who's ever doing all this just pulled it out of his ass. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Those assholes can't fool me.
You tell him, Mondo. Aha! Jim, nothing. Oh wow, she's looking weird.
This music too.
I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry or... No. She didn't have any expression at all.
That's despair.
There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out! Let me out of here right now!
Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now when I think what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So, let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the image that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that.
But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes?
If that happens, then I'll get you out of here by myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me. Sayaka?
Please help me!
Her voice was small and shaky.
What? Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka? Finally, she raised her head up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Can I believe what you said?
Huh?
That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes?
Absolutely.
Makoto, you're the only one I can trust, so please. No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me. Like you said, I'm your assistant.
The smile I'd come to know so well had returned to her face. I felt a little forced, it felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over how she was before.
It's standing up. Makoto, it's standing up.
What's standing up?
Do you even have to ask? Oh, you're a flagpole.
Get the hell out of here!
No, I want to join in.
Whoa.
Damn it! Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell's up with those videos.
It's about to come out. It's gonna come out. My pristine, pure, white stuffing. My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out.
I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I've never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. Ah!
Are you okay?
If I hadn't avoided your punch, you have just violated school regulation. But boy, are you slow! I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization is all lacking.
What the heck was that just now?
He just wanted to mess with us.
Well, for now, you want to just head back?
Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we'd created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm just gonna lay down for a bit.
With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own.
I cannot believe I just had to read that out loud.
It's pretty good.
That
Yeah,
was
he's a
amazing.
weirdo.
I fucking love him.
Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what my biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in the video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here. But I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. Oh, I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So, how come someone's here?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's murder time.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm really sorry to come by so late.
Sayaka?
It's fucking time.
Sayaka? What are you doing out so late? And that's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened.
Something really weird. Let's find out more.
I agree.
Something weird? Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Oh, wait, were those your lines?
Well, no, it said your name.
Yeah, I did say my name, right?
Mhm.
Am I wrong, guys?
Weird. No,
No.
it said your name, but I think it was her lines.
Those were her lines for sure. Alright,
Weird.
whatever. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move.
So, what happened?
After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, but then I got up and opened the door to check outside. But there was nobody there.
Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then?
You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during the nighttime.
But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise.
Then, why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
What?
All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't say specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
But two people sharing one room is, you know...
Oh, geez, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind.
No, I know, me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight?
Switch rooms? If it'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but... Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you?
It's fine. I trust you.
In that case, then,
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked and the entry at that point will be strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bedbugs bite.
Oh man, it's already nighttime.
okay, it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too.
Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Aren't you gonna say you were just kidding?
What if I wasn't just kidding?
Something resembling a smile had made its way back to her face. Thank goodness. Looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Yep, let's do it.
We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up again, there's another worried expression there.
Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what.
I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift up on the door while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open, no problem.
Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right?
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot.
But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you.
Okay, well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Oh, and about what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive.
Yeah, I know.
Good night then. See you in the morning.
Sayaka gave me one last parting smile and I headed off to my room.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
What don't you like about this, Val? This seems totally regular to me.
Oh yeah, totally.
She just made us break the promise that we all made.
Yep, and she's the one that got you to take the sword into your room. You told her how to get into the bathroom that only you knew how to get into.
What, are you guys saying that she's acting suspiciously? Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. Sneak, sneak, sneak.
She got a pink pillow.
That's totally sexist.
So, this is Sayaka's room. It doesn't really look any different from mine. Smells nice, though. Oh yeah, guys, now it's time
Wow.
to sneak and look into all our
Bathroom.
shit. Where do we look first?
Start by trying to take your sewing kit.
In the trash.
I'm gonna go with sewing kit, then trash. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is a map of the body's vital organs. Oh,
Oh.
fair enough.
Garbage.
It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we'd found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. But it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. Oh, what a nice guy.
What? He's not gonna try to put it.
Bathroom.
Bathroom, secret bathroom. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in.
Oh, for
I don't think Sayaka would like me snipping around too much. What? Okay, I guess over there, like, you must keep all your secret treasures in the bathroom because, like, they've got such this super weird thing about even going into another person's bathroom.
I just really want to see the bathroom at this point.
Any bathroom.
Maybe they're
it's
just
just
really,
a pot.
maybe they're just really bad at drawing toilets.
Yeah, that's it. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Pervert.
famous last words.
Feeling a little better than before, I fell asleep.
Imagine you are all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of duck poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear. So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together. But we broke one of them. Good morning, everyone. It's now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet one another for another beautiful day.
Oh yeah, feel free to ad-lib in there, Mouse, because it's gonna get real tedious, I promise. I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I'd better get going.
What does ad-lib mean?
Ad-lib? Oh, to make stuff up as you go along, or to, improvise.
Improvise?
Yeah.
Alright.
I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. Oh wow, okay, we don't even get to walk, we just go straight there. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time we got there.
Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first person here this morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hold up, why are all these people so fucking happy?
I suppose I'm early.
I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers.
But I definitely did ask why all of them were so fucking happy. Because they're all like smiling. Even the little like, I'm freaking out about someone blowing dust my way person over there was like, ah.
It seems like that in every story, right? Like every movie or anime or game. Like people are unusually like back to a normal like characterization right after a weird event. I don't know what that's about.
I feel like this is setting something bad up.
Maybe.
Well, the only person that had something weird happen so far outside of the last 2 days was Sayaka.
No, or just about everyone else with the DVDs yesterday, but you know, that's just my perspective.
Well, they were definitely freaking out yesterday. All right. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers, and the ones who showed up a little late.
Yo,
Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual.
you.
He said duty.
We're the types with a little more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the one who kept everyone waiting forever.
I suppose I'm late.
Good morning, everyone.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What? Is it so awful to be late?
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle.
Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived.
No.
No.
At least that's how it was supposed to go.
Wait, aren't we still missing some people?
Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet.
I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to get to be so late,
What's going on? Did something happen?
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka?
Why would I have? Just came straight from my room to here.
did she forget about our breakfast promise?
I got the sense she always has her stuff together.
Listening to everyone talk like that, a small, dark speck of unease rode up inside me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night. Where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night,
Oh.
the room had been completely transformed. Oh, what the hell?
How did you get back into your room if she had the key?
Yeah, I was just about to ask
It
that.
was unlocked.
Well, I mean, I guess it had to have been. I guess.
See, I told you, you shouldn't have opened the fucking bathroom door. Why would anyone go out there?
Okay, literally everything is searchable. Where are we starting?
Bathroom.
There's scratches on the wall.
I mean, I was in the bathroom.
There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka?
What kind of slashes? And
Well, I
gouges?
just feel like it's obvious that if she's not, she's probably in the bathroom, so we should maybe check everything
Probably do
else.
that last.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
Okay, fair enough.
The bed.
The sheath?
The sheet, okay.
The plant has been moved.
Oh, the sheath. Huh.
Oh, I thought you said the sheets, but that's okay. The bed's been damaged too. And the sheath. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. And it's the sheath for the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. More importantly, where's Sayaka? It's gonna keep making us feel
No,
bad about it.
not more importantly.
Why did someone move the plant?
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka?
How about the key?
Alright, I'll just keep moving around. There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms.
Then I can figure it out.
Alright.
The plant? Did you
This
say the
plant?
plant was?
Yeah.
It looks like it's been moved.
It's a display stand the sword was on. Oh. More importantly, where's Sayaka? I mean, I can't look at the plant. It keeps wanting me to not.
Go to the left.
Lint roller.
The lint roller, of course. It looks like the lint roller has way less sheets on it than it used to. A clue.
Wait, why? What? Why would it have less?
Because it's been
Because
used
somebody
to clean.
Someone
used
used
it
it
to
to
clean
clean
up.
off the gold dust.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, after they did whatever they're doing, right?
But wait, more
Yep.
importantly, where's Sayaka?
Hey,
Can
hey
we
guys,
get-
where's Sayaka?
Trash.
Oh, the trash.
Right,
Good
yeah.
thinking.
Trash. Of course not.
Is not an object we can
Not
click
an
on.
object. That's weird.
What about
Is the table?
The table? What, the desk or this thing?
The knocked over table.
The table that's upended.
Oh, shit, might be. There's slashes. Oh, no. It's this other thing. It's the gouges past it. Yeah.
What about the video?
Or
Check
tools.
the desk drawer for your toolkit.
The toolkit is still inside the drawer, and it's still sealed.
Try the camera. Maybe there's footage.
Notepad?
Of that.
Now's not the time to stare at some stupid surveillance camera.
Yeah, Makoto, Jesus.
What about the note?
Notepad?
The notepad.
Alright, notepad's the last one. More importantly, where's Sayaka? That's all it gives you. Alright.
Not even bothering.
Alright, we're done here. I'd better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside.
Okay.
Kitchen knife.
I'm all dead.
Yep.
So I noticed that there's a word immediately on her right.
Left. No. Self.
L-E, and then the rest of it's behind her. It's upside down.
Her blood is very pink.
That's the thing in Danganronpa, is that the blood is never blood colored. It's sort of like it's like a semi-censorship thing, but not really.
I was wondering if it was a
It
censorship
looks like a
thing.
kitchen knife.
Yeah.
Was this done because she happened to be in our room? Was someone targeting us, or was someone targeting her and knew that we had switched somehow?
Ooh, I bet that's a good question.
It's the only kind of half.
Well, they definitely made it a good way to look like you did it.
It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself into my brain. And then, everything went black. Oh, deadly life now.
It's pronounced Danganronpa.
Apparently. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before.
Ah, you're awake. Finally, are you okay?
Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
It's no surprise considering what happened.
What happened? Ah!
Hey, are you okay?
So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real?
That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead.
A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and
Irrevocably.
very dead. Very dead.
No, I have to see for myself.
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there?
Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are you all hanging out in a gym at a time like this?
It's swole.
Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone.
None of us want to be here right now either.
Then, why?
Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here.
Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
I'm the one who convinced him to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have.
Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
He's here again.
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the bear times 1 rule.
And who did it? Who killed her?
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
Hmm? What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shut up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate. Someone just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you. He killed her.
Nope. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little act.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
Are you serious?
Someone killed someone?
It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh? Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
Why are you laughing?
It's cuz. Naive! You're just so naive! You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz out of here? You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun.
The real thing?
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
You are referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. This is what you are talking about, is it not?
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown. During this trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution.
Execution?
And by execution, you mean?
Execution is execution. Execution. Electric chair, bzz, bzz, poison gas, cough, cough. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described in your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
But wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that?
Hmm?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What? Punishment?
I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up! Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this.
Don't be so selfish.
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then... Wow, nice shot.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell to help me. To me, godly spear Gungir.
Okay. What? Huh? This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
What the?
I don't.
This can't be real. No way!
Now I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right? Now you see just how serious I am. defy me, and you'll get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I had ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd just seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
It's really not at all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Yeah, this is a common thing in translations where there's a joke in the original Japanese text and then they try and translate it into one of these things where you mishear it and then you go on, but it never works.
Come on, what do you take me for? I am Monokuma! Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally you guys aren't expert at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and causes of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make a proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have any choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for a class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. There was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die in here. We found ourselves in a situation we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable, and yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show even the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we could do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous results as having total faith in everyone else.
Uh-huh.
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you.
Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you anyone who can't adapt will die? Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame. What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there's something that I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this.